So just a quick recap on the other 5 GUI tile types. We have the joystick type. Main difference, I went ahead and just loaded all these up. I copied and pasted from the button and then just simply changed the GUI type that was on it. So on the GUI type, for a joystick type, and now this is going to be, the joystick is in reference to a circular pad. We have the little 4 one here, but in terms of the movement, you're just saying left, right, up, down, 8 directional style. But choosing the joystick on it here, and then the animations are supported inside of here. And then when you scroll down, you'll see a couple of things for joystick. And this is just like, for instance, the start at click position just means wherever you click first, the joystick will move to that spot and then do the directional movement from there. If it's unchecked, it stays anchored to wherever it was originally at, and it doesn't go outside of the move range, and then it just pulls itself back in. Having a fade on release, if you want it to just kind of disappear into the background, and or you can have it where it's full and it stays the same amount. And then your direction and the number. Alright, so that's going to be the joystick. Panel setup is going to be just like the 9 slice, except it's not 9 slice, it's just doing a panel only. But in terms of functionality, actually I think I put in a, let's double check. For the input, left them all on, that way you can see the animations being applied in terms of each state onto that panel. Alright. And also just with the panel, just to take note of, is that the type is also panel here. All right, then we have a pop-up message. And the pop-up message on the type is a pop-up, meaning that when something happens, you can just have a message that comes up momentarily. The support for this right now isn't, on the back end, isn't there for it. I believe it just defaults to like a panel style, so if you have expectations for it at the moment, I would just hold off on it. But we went ahead and left it in just so it's so that for our side, so it's easier to continue supporting in there, and then just fill out. Then we have the radio button, which is just like a button except it's changed on the activation type. And then a scroll bar, and the scroll bar is going to be, again, it's another one. It is it's in, but it's not completely functioning, so if you try using it, you may not find the result you're expecting, and that's fine for right now. It'll be fleshed out later on. Alright, so those can be the basic ones in terms of the buttons. We have one more set of buttons, which are HUD buttons, so like a bar that has a variable to it, so that if you want to have like a heart and it shows 3, 2, 1 going across it and things like that, and we'll do that one next.